blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, everybody?
What's up? Can you hear me? Hey. Alright. Let's take those crusty headphones off. Reveal the crusty hair instead. A lot better. Alright, perfect. Okay. We go into the chat. Alright, nice to see everyone, or see the screen and everyone's YouTube nickname. How's it going? You guys good? What's up, Kane? Kane's an old schooler. Hey, Sesame, what's up, man? See, I know your Discord names already. I recognize you. Okay, so the purpose of this YouTube live is to give people free information, help people out for free, and answer questions. You know, I want everyone to learn. I don't want to hide absolutely everything behind a paid wall, so I'm going to try to answer as many questions as possible about e-commerce for free, and on top of that, also give away a bit of money. Nothing crazy. I'll just split a few $100s between people. You know, maybe give them a little bit of a head start. So that's the point of this entire Q&A. I don't know how long it will be, but when you getting okay, great question so far. Alright, is the volume of my voice good? Is the background music good, or even audible at all? Alright, Pink Pony headset. Oh yeah, shit. Oh, I don't. It's not here. It's not in the room right now. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Just Serio? First time here? Welcome, dude. Welcome. Welcome. For everyone who's new in here and wants to learn e-commerce, you're in the right place. That's exactly what we'll do today. I've sold 7 figures with Shopify, dropshipping. Had most success recently. I've been working really hard for years to get there, and finally everything, you know, everything started working out for me. It started working out a few years back, to be honest, but more so last year when I started hitting 30K in sales per day. And I used that momentum and that wave of sales and everything to test as much as I wanted and to learn as much as I could with the money that I was making. So hopefully I can share some of that experience with you here and teach you and get you started, or help you scale to numbers like that. So yeah, that's the goal. And so far it's been working really well. We've had quite a lot of success in here with with the people that have been learning from me. As you can see, this guy did 2K in a day. This guy did 2.6 million in a few months. Yeah, people have really been putting in the work, so that's amazing. Am I sharing my screen? Yep, good. Okay, perfect. All right, sweet. So if you have any questions, write them in the chat and I'll try to answer as many as possible. We're a Lambo, dude. You should see the place I live in, man. But yeah, I definitely could afford a Lambo, but I'm not a car guy and I don't really drive, so. Plus it would be a pretty stupid investment right now anyway. All right. So let's see what's going on. Can I ask you a question? Yeah, that's literally why I'm here. You can ask any question related to ecom, of course. Okay, so let's see. HG said, I'm testing a product on Facebook and got a $100 sale with 5% ad spend so far. Damn. Okay. Should I begin creating my Facebook structure so I don't lose all my? And that's what the question is. All my progress. Well, what do you mean by Facebook structure? You mean like setting up multiple profiles on proxies and business managers? Because yes, ideally, if you want to be safe, you can never rely on one business manager. Facebook's on a ban wave right now. So I got some business managers banned. Many people got business managers banned right now. So you cannot rely on just one. It's important that you have at least two. And for one of them, you hold your pixels on there and your domains. Domain's not that important anymore. And then share those assets from that business manager, which is like a host, to your advertising business manager. So all of you should do that. There's no way you should go with just one business manager. And on top of that, you should have at least a second advertising business manager to fall back on when your main one gets banned. So yeah, and then having one profile is absolute certain death, because at some point that profile will be banned and then all your business managers will be completely useless. So definitely get more profiles with proxies. If you want to get proxies, these are the ones that I'm using right now. Where the hell are they? Here, fast proxies. And to use them through a proxy browser like this. I think they even have a free, I don't know. I think they have a free version as well. I'm pretty sure they have a free version. Well, either way, I think you get a discount. 2 weeks free. Okay, whatever. So yeah, that's what I do. Because otherwise you lose everything. So, okay, here. Let's see what's up. As a beginner, which niche should I start with? Which country? Classic questions. Yeah, you don't start with any niche. You just look for products. You don't look for niches. And which country? The top 4 countries: US, UK, Canada, Australia. New Zealand's good too. So you look like you've been grinding hard. just haven't showered. It's how it is when you work from home and you don't give a shit anymore. But yeah, I definitely have been grinding pretty hard, and you can tell that by just looking at my eyes. Best way to find the product. I found all my good products in the ads library right here. So yeah, I mean, it's not simple, but you literally have to spend multiple hours a day looking for products in here using multiple search terms, like, I don't know, 50% off, whatever. So it's today type of stuff. And yeah, that's what I've been using to find the products personally. Shit, this thing's showing up again. I literally saw this thing yesterday. I wonder how it's doing. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is a process, but yeah, as I explained before, I don't want to go too deeply into it now, but literally, I've spent like probably thousands of hours in the freaking ads library over the last few years, and yeah, it's served me well. But that's what I recommend to you. Okay, Popeye. First time here. What's up? Hey, what's up, man? Sam Prom. Oh shit, I'm skipping text. So, let me go full camera. Look at me being a real streamer. Damn, what is going? Oh my. All right. Where do you place your money? I've been investing in stocks and crypto and stuff. That didn't go the best, but other than that, I have multiple stores. I'm buying stock and stuff. I'm trying to like grow those, and I'll probably buy some real estate as well soon. Hopefully move out of this dump as well. I had the Prague make $700 from 180. Damn. Got banned, so I tried it on a new BM, didn't get the results I used to. And I use post IDs. Damn. Should I move on or trying to make it work? Getting 700 from 180 is really good. However, it is still a small amount. Like, it's not really, it's not statistically relevant. It's not statistically relevant data. Could have been a bit of a, luck, a bit of luck. But personally, I wouldn't give up on it too quickly, because definitely showed a lot of promise if you started so well. So yeah, crazy that it's not working using post IDs. That's a bit weird. But I would literally just start another ABO campaign with interests and try new interests too. And but that's the thing. Whenever you have any kind of interruption when you're running Facebook ads, especially if your product's not like a gigantic, consistent winner with a massive market, performance will dip. It won't be the same anymore. So because using post IDs will help because they have momentum, but it doesn't mean that your ad account is optimized. Your ad account still doesn't really know what to do. So it will start like kind of finding customers again. So that's the annoying part. So you kind of have to burn a bit of money in hope to get back on track. You could get lucky and, go into the right pool of people straight away like you did when you tested it. But, it's not 100%. So I wouldn't give up. How many BMs you got right now? I don't know. I got multiple. And my best ones got over 32 ad accounts, so that's really, really good. But I know it will get banned. I know it will get banned at some point. Yeah, I had a business manager that was like possibly even bigger than this one get banned recently. Definitely had a ton of ad accounts, close to $1 million in spend on that business manager alone, and yeah, he got banned. So it's huge. It's crazy. They don't give a shit. And that business manager was years old. So, African scammer. Yo, hey, what's up, African scammer? What point do you look for UGC, especially if you're scaling? How many new creatives you would test each week? How did you deal with that on your 1 million store? Ooh, I see, some good questions. So, as soon as I see I'm making more than $1,000 in profit per day from a store, I'm gonna start investing that money in UGC. So yeah, I don't want to just make as much money as possible and save it and shit like that. I really prefer to spend the money that I'm making to learn more and to invest it back into what I'm doing, and that will build so much more knowledge for me that I'm able to roll it over to the next store. So I do that by testing a ton of stuff, but also testing creatives and seeing what works and seeing the best way to test creatives. And I do it as soon as I hit about $1,000 in profit a day, which if you have a winning product, it shouldn't take too long. It could literally be the second day. As you've seen in some of my videos, I had videos where in a few days I hit like $10,000 in a day. So obviously that was like 3K profit. When you do that, of course, it's possible for you, when you find a crazy winner like that, it's possible for you to keep scaling with those stolen creatives. But definitely invest in more creatives. Now, I wouldn't say test creatives every week. It's a bit of a hassle, and not just that, but I don't feel like it's so efficient. Like, if you keep throwing new creatives, Facebook's gonna eventually kind of like, if you give Facebook way too many, I just feel like it's not efficient. I feel like they're kind of fighting each other. So I don't test them every week, but I try to do it periodically. I don't put a time limit on it or anything, but yeah. And what else did you say? How'd you deal with that on your $1 million store? So on the $1 million store, still running, still doing really well. It dropped quite a bit. I've been banned on that store so many times, and I thought it was completely dead, but I got it back somehow. Anyway, so on that store, yeah, I've tested a lot of creatives, and I keep testing a lot of creatives, but I don't want to do too many per week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just test whenever I feel like it, and I just plant seeds. I send a lot of my products to influencers, and not necessarily influencers, but just UGC creators. In the meantime, I use it as a means of finding long-term relations with building long-term relations with UGC creators as well. I want to take those people that do really good, and all of you should take this piece of advice because it's been working pretty well for me. But yeah, I'm taking those people that have done really good videos for me, who made videos that are now profitable. Recently found more of them, and yeah, I work with them long term. I keep having them make creatives even if I don't plan to test them, just to kind of keep them fed. You know, keep paying them. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I keep coming up with scenarios for ads, and they do them. If they're good and they're cooperative, then yeah. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing on the $1 Million Store as well, and it's been working pretty well. But yeah, why is domain no matter? Well, it does matter. You don't want to have a shitty domain name, you know, but at the same time, it's important to have one that doesn't mean anything, because that could be the brand name for everything, you know. Do you guys hear any music in the background? Oh, there's nothing. I can't hear anything. Can you hear music? Is it? Okay, I think there's some music in the background. Okay. Question from experience is very. Oh, okay. I said I would help you with this. My boy Irish. From experience, is verified HBMs better than unverified HBMs. This is going to be the one I'm running out on, but probably no verification starts. No, there's literally no difference. I think I had the most ad spend on, and it lasted years. It got banned recently, like I said, because you always will get banned. That's guaranteed. But the best business manager I've had, that lasted the longest, had the most ad accounts, best daily spend limits, spent possibly the most on it. I don't know, maybe anyone spent more. It was unverified. I don't know why. They didn't accept my freaking legitimate company. I don't know why. Freaking idiots. But yeah, it was unverified, and it worked perfectly fine. Now I'm using a verified one, and I have multiple. I'm using also an unverified one, and it works fine. I had another verified one get banned very recently, which is super annoying. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't freaking matter. I don't know. It doesn't, like, I don't know who comes up with those, like, who comes up with advice like that, you know, saying that it's better or whatever. It literally makes no difference. It literally makes no difference. And I'm telling you that from spending a few $1 million on ads on both types. It doesn't matter at all. My music's too loud? How? I turned it down. Oh, really? I spoke a lot. Okay, thanks. What the hell? Sorry, oh my god. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Too quiet. It's too quiet now. Wait. God damn it. I wasn't looking at the chat, you know? Is it good now? Turn off. Alright. We don't need music. Alright, calm down. So, I had to ear-rape myself. Shit, I'm sorry. Okay, so I guess you still heard. My speaker's broken? No, they're not broken. I just took my headphones off. I just took my headphones off so I couldn't hear anyway. Alright, we're fine. No music anymore. Turn it down. What? It's still going? Oh my god. Alright, we're good. No more music. We're good now. It's safe. Safe. Shit, the chat's going crazy. Oh, we got 92 people watching. Damn. Alright, that's crazy. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Boba?
You still have music playing.
There's no way I do.
You had 2 songs playing at once.
What's that? No, I turned it off.
Okay.
It's all off right now. Okay. No, it's surely not. No, it's not still. Hey, stop. It's not. Don't lie. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, by the way, welcome everyone. If you have any questions about e-commerce, feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to help you. But the chat went up so quickly that 92 people screaming. The chat went up so quickly that I missed like pretty much all your questions, I think. Damn. See, like I need to always have a tab open where the chat actually is. What is going on? There's no way this is how fast the chat is moving. Okay, chill out. Alright. So I think I answered your question anyway, Irishman. Alright, is Sander here, by the way? Sander, are you here? I'll answer you, Jonk. 77. Okay. It's just a little mistake, you know? Alright. Will you end Mavenport when you move out? What? Why would I do that? I'm having fun right now. Whenever I stop having fun with Mavenport, I'll end it because it's not really about the money. So obviously it's fun making money while I'm doing this, but yeah, I'm doing it for fun anyway. Yeah, you guys be messaging me saying it's too loud. The freaking music's too loud. Sander on the payroll. No, he's not on the payroll. But speaking of that, Sander, like I promised, for being one, I'm gonna note every one that I give money out to here. But for being one of the people that supports Mavenport the most and sharing our links and everything, I'm definitely gonna send you $50. Sandra Bulcock. I'm noting them down here, and just so I don't forget, and then I'll send the money out. We'll also randomize and send it to some people in the Discord as well, as long as they're here. So, alright, so let's see. Do you do COD in Romania? No, I don't sell in Romania at all. It's such a pain in the ass. For multiple reasons, you know. First of all, country, smaller, less buying power. I would have to have stock here, because people don't know how to pay with a card, freaking caveman country. So, I wouldn't do that at all. My very good friend Vlad did it, and he told me it's a freaking hassle. He did it successfully though, so that's very good for him. But nah, I'm not gonna go into that because like it's going way too well for me selling into wherever I want, such as whatever countries buy the most, such as US most of the time. How can I get in contact with you? You can't. Just write in here if you want it to ask anything. Okay, I'm trying to not skip questions. My campaign is getting sales, but I'm unprofitable because my CPM is $40. How can I fix my CPM? Okay, so first of all, if you want me to give you advice on what you could do to lower your costs, it's important for me to know a lot more than your CPM, because $40 CPMs isn't necessarily bad. There are niches and markets where $40 CPMs are completely normal, such as, I don't know, health and beauty niche, stuff like that. Depends on how narrow your audience is. And $40 CPMs don't necessarily indicate the fact that you're not going to be profitable. So you have to tell me, like, what countries are you advertising to? How big are those audiences that you're targeting? How many ad creatives are you using? How much are you spending per day? Stuff like that. Your conversion rate is in relation. Your conversion rate is usually not that important, but in relation to those other details, just so we can see whether your site is also an issue. And Facebook's not liking the fact that you're not triggering the main event you're optimizing for too often, therefore send you less high quality traffic. So there are multiple things taken into consideration when it comes to CPM, but the general rule is if your costs are too high, then you really just need to test more creatives, because Facebook just wants to feed engaging content to their viewers, to their users, right? As that they like, videos that they like. So when Facebook sees that people are engaging with your ad, they're clicking on the ad, and they're performing the action that you optimize your ads for, such as purchases, whatever you optimize for, I don't know, maybe you do leads, then they feed you more traffic and your ads become cheaper. When do you turn off high budget CBOs for $500 daily? So again, it really depends, because there are times when I let them run unprofitably for a few days. So it really depends if you are definitely tracking correctly the fact that they're unprofitable, because UTMs are not the most reliable. So you might be profitable or close to, and you don't know because Facebook's not tracking shit. So if that's the case, you really need to find out whether it is profitable or not. If it's overall profitable, meaning that you're profitable every day, but that campaign alone is not profitable, I wouldn't turn it off. I would reduce the budget first. And these are things I literally do every single day, including today. Every day without exception, I manage my ads and I go through stuff like this. And campaigns become unprofitable, they lose momentum, stuff like that. And that's how I react. Based on the overall profitability, I take a decision. If everything's pretty unprofitable and this CBO, like you said, $500 a day hasn't been profitable in the last 2 days or so. But again, even that depends how long I give it based on how profitable it's been before. There are so many things I take into consideration. But if everything's unprofitable, then I started losing CBOs. I started getting rid of them. And then rebuilding CBOs based on what ABOs are working well. So yeah. Using unverified is fine. Do they eventually ask you to? No, they don't. They don't ask you anything ever. They don't care. So yeah, use unverified. It's totally fine. Yeah. Oh, what I was saying actually when I got interrupted by my annoying girlfriend. Am I right? What I was saying is it doesn't matter if it's verified. What matters is the way that it was created. There are multiple tricks to create business managers, multiple tricks to verify them even, tricks to deal with the daily spend limit and stuff like that. So that's more important than whether it's verified or not. So yeah, we are all Sander. All right, so yeah, definitely I must not forget, but at the end of the stream, I'll send $50 to Sander. We'll pick more people to send some money to. Yeah. Okay, damn, a lot of questions here. Is it a great sign that a product has about 5,000 reviews combined from 6-7 Amazon sellers, or is it a sign that it's saturated and whoever wanted to? It's not a sign. So this saturation, right? It doesn't apply to every platform that you advertise on. Like you could have 1 trillion reviews on Amazon. If moms on Facebook haven't heard about it, haven't been presented this product, then it doesn't really matter. So it's not a bad sign to have a lot of reviews on Amazon. Just check your competitors on Facebook, see how long they have advertised for, and take a decision based on that. More importantly, rather than reviews from Amazon. And use the reviews from Amazon to see whether the product's good and also to build the copywriting that you do for that product. It's very important. If the product I found only sells on one store, they started advertising 2 weeks ago, and competitors don't sell at all, does that mean that the demand is not that big? So it doesn't 100% mean that, but it's definitely an indicator that there might not be that much room in the market for that product. Some products are small winners. I tested a product where I clearly saw someone advertise. It was literally one person. That I had to learn it the hard way. It was literally one person advertising it. I was like, damn, I'm jumping on this. I'm definitely going to make money too. It didn't work. And in my opinion, and based on my experience, I did everything better in terms of copywriting, the way I structured my product page and everything. It didn't work. And there are some products that literally just work for 1-2 people. And then there's no more room because they're not so big. I can even tell you it was some gloves or some shit. I don't remember. I think it was some stupid like heavy duty gloves or something. I don't know. Which also is a bit of a saturated product over the years. People have been selling that on Facebook, but it was like a new version. But yeah, so it could be an indication that there's no room for more people in the market for that product. It's not 100%, but that's all we have. We just have indicators when we take decisions. So about detailed targeting. Made a campaign targeting dogs and traveler in the same ad set. Okay, I don't know why you would do that. Then I made another one targeting traveler and dogs, and the CPMs doubled. So wait, you're stacking those interests together, traveler and dogs, or you're narrowing down? And either way, the CPMs doubled. When you say that, I have a feeling that you didn't even let it spend too much. So the first initial data that you see on an ad set comes from the first like $1, $2, $3 you're spending on that ad set, right? So it's not too relevant. That's not real data because it's not statistically significant. You pay too little. You don't know what it is, and it's likely that it was higher because it straight away started competing with the other ad set. So it wasn't a good idea anyway to have two ABOs at the same budget competing with each other. That's likely why your CPMs doubled. But if you let it spend more, it probably would have evened out anyway. If there's no cash flow coming in, what budget do you recommend to start dropshipping? If you literally have no cash flow, then I would say you need at least a few $1,000s. It's not good to start it without having a source of income. Imagine how risky it is and how reliable it is, because realistically, you're going to fail and fail and fail continuously until you finally make your money back first and then some profit. Assets are going to cost you money, like business managers, profiles, stuff like that. Obviously, ads. All the failures are going to cost you money. You need to have a source of income, you know? I'm not trying to make it sound dreadful or unappealing, but that's the reality of it, you know, rather than selling you on this crazy dream just because it worked out for me. And it's not that beautiful at the beginning, you know? And yeah, be prepared to lose a ton of money. And I would say make sure you have some source of income. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying you're really making it hard for yourself if you don't have a source of income alongside a bit of saved money. If you have a source of income, I don't know, let's say you make at least $500 a month, then it's okay to start when you have $1,000 saved. It will be slow, but it's not a big of a deal because at least you have some money coming in. If you don't have some money coming in, I don't know, a few $1,000s, I would say. It's just risky. Where'd you learn about media buying? I spent 20 hours a day sweating on the computer chair, testing everything I could, losing money continuously, watching every possible YouTube video. I bought courses. I did everything I had to do to get here, and I just didn't let any of my failures and losses deter me, which is probably the most important part. Hope you're doing well. But why Big Four and not the EU? That's what's been working the best for me, and Americans just buy shit like crazy. They're foaming at their mouths whenever they see an ad. I've tested Europe too. Don't be thinking I'm talking out of my ass. I tested everything, and from spending quite a lot of money on all countries, it's very clear that America is just so scalable and so consistent when you have a good product, of course, not for every product. So scalable and so consistent and cannot compare to any single country. Am I saying you can't make money in a single country? No, of course I'm not saying that, because I know people are doing it and I've done it. But you cannot compare it in terms of consistency to America, you know? So yeah, of course competition differs from both, from all markets. So I'm not saying America's gonna work the best for every single product, but when you find a real good winner, you can definitely make a ton of money from America, more than you could make from Europe. And again, what comes into play is their mentality. They're buying shit all the time. They're just trained to not leave their bed and just order shit on the internet. They have money. They have a lot more money than most people. That's the truth. You know, that freaking continent is massive as well. It's everything combined is just overall better in general. So yeah, but I'm not saying don't sell to Europe. I'm not saying it anyway. I'm saying when you test the product, it makes a lot more sense, and this has been verified by me because I've tested it always. It makes a lot more sense to go on the path of least resistance, and that is the top best buying countries, and America's at the top of that. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Shit, there's no way I can answer all questions. Skipping road that counts your skips away for, yeah. I'm 15, working a job for cash flow for eCom, and I have my final exams coming up. What would you SSIce me? Oh, suggest me, I guess. To do, keep testing, or fill out and stop revising. Dude, I can't. You know, you're just a guy on the internet. I don't really know your situation, and so there's no way I could say drop out of university or stuff like that. You're 15, so probably it's like high school or something. Depends on where you are from, but there's no way I could say that to you because it's risky. You know, it's really risky because it's pretty much inevitable that you'll fail. So that depends on how dedicated you are to make it work. It's amazing that you're already working a job. I wasn't even thinking about money when I was 15. So that's really good for you, but it depends on way too many factors. I wouldn't be able to tell you what to do, obviously, but personally looking back on myself and seeing the fact that it's proven now that I was able to make it, work for me. I look back at school, I look back at the job I had and everything, and I can clearly realize that it's a complete waste of time. It was a complete waste of time because it just took years of my life without me actually making real progress, which is what I'm doing now. So looking back, it's very easy to say that it was a waste of time, but I don't know what the case is for you. Running a PPE campaign might help reduce ad costs. Not significant. No, I mean it does just because you're bringing more engagement to your ad. Facebook likes that. It is definitely a little trick to do, but it's not significant at all. I wouldn't waste my time with that because if you find the product that works, you're gonna get a ton of engagement from your purchase ads. So you don't need to waste time doing PPE. It doesn't make sense. So no, I would not do that. Okay. Often do you do product research and how many winners? I don't do product research too often lately because I have multiple other things that I'm working on. I do product research too. I do it every day. Not every single day, but most days. I just don't spend as much time as I did before. But there were days where I would literally just spend a whole freaking day researching products. It's what I had to do, If you don't have a store that's working, you just need to literally trade all your time to find that product that is going to make you money, and that's going to make things easier for you. How many winners? Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't freaking know. I have multiple stores right now, for example, but I don't know how many winners I found in total. How do you test new creatives on winning ad sets? Just duplicate them and add the new set of creatives inside each proven interest. Also try new interests. I also try a broad ad set at least. And lately I've been doing advanced shopping campaigns as well with new creatives. It's been working decently. Not super profitable, but that's not the point of it. The point is just to find one or two good creatives from the batch that I'm testing. So that's also what I've been doing. Okay, question about metrics. How much money should you run on a campaign in order to know if it's good or not? How long does it take for the metrics to stabilize? Okay, so see, it's a very, very vague question. So you're gonna find a ton of people on YouTube telling you spend $50 and see if you're profitable or some shit like that. It doesn't apply. Realistically, it doesn't work like that. Some products are breaking even. You might have to spend I don't know, a few $100, $1,000 until maybe you see a reason to continue or not. It really just depends on metrics. It depends on metrics. And for that reason, in this channel here, this is a private channel for the Hustler community from our Discord. I've literally made the channel here where people, I gave them a template. Where is it? Yeah, right here. A template. These are the metrics that I'm asking people to share, and they're sharing these metrics, and yeah, it's a fairly new channel. They're sharing those metrics, and based on that, I give people advice, and the advice almost always differs because everyone's metrics are different. Their prices are different. The break-even ROAS is different. Their targeting is different sometimes. See, USA, this person's targeting top 4. Everything's different. Then, yeah, those vanity metrics are a bit different. A buying intent is different. Like, there's so much to it that it's impossible for someone to tell you realistically and be very honest to you, oh, you need to kill a product if you spend $50 if whatever. I mean, sure, generally you should have some data to judge after you spend about 50, but that 50 could be a complete waste of money if your metrics already suck. You know what I'm saying? So it really, really depends. I hope you understand. Really, really depends on your metrics. So, thank you. That advice really helps because I was in Mavenport. I made $10,000. Nice. But lately, whenever I scale products, they're not doing well. Yeah. It just depends. Like I tell people a lot, but not every product is scalable. Not every ad creative is scalable, and yeah, then your store comes into play. Maybe your store is not too convincing. Obviously, you cannot scale too far on a store that's not convincing enough. So too many factors come into play. Don't only rely on your marketing strategy to do the heavy lifting for you, because the heavy lifting is done first of all by the product, and then the product combined with how well you sell it, how well you present it in your ads and on your store. If that combination is not that good, then don't expect for things to work that well, because as soon as you spend more money, Facebook's going to try to reach out to customers that have less affinity to your product because they're spreading out now. So they're not narrowing down on the lowest hanging fruit anymore. So costs are inevitably going to go up. That's just how it works. And if your store efficiency and your ads, the whole combination that I talk about, store, product, ads, of course, market, how saturated it is. If all these things don't combine well, then that's going to be reflected in how far you can scale that product, or if you can scale it at all. Some products, because of this combination I just told you about, are not even able to scale at all from CBOs. They're kind of stuck inside an ABO campaign, and those ABO campaigns work because it's small ad sets at $10, $20 per day budget. And when the budget is very low, Facebook's trying to pick, like I said, the lowest hanging fruit. But anything beyond that, or after you reach a certain threshold in terms of ad spend, it's going to make it a lot harder for you to get past how far you can get with that combination. So that's how it works. That's why a lot of you are struggling to scale. It doesn't have to do with the strategy as much as it has to do with the way you've built your store and your ads and the product that you chose and the market you're advertising in. So yeah, that's how it is. In case I know people are confused. I know people are super confused when it comes to like, hey, why is my CBO not working? Dude, I mean, it could be all of these things, you know? I had CBOs working like $5,000 a day and multiple of them. And it was working fine because all this combination was perfect. The product, the marketing, the market, saturation, it was good because I caught it early. And all of these things worked in my favor, and it felt like everything I was doing was gonna work no matter what. And yeah, that's what I was doing with the freaking CBOs, like I teach you all. So one ad set. Okay, so when you duplicate the winning interest into a CBO, is it one ad set interest and one ad per CBO? It's not one ad. Ideally, you have a lot more than an ad because you need Facebook to pick the right ads for the right people. So if you have just one ad, I mean, if it's an amazingly good ad, then sure, it's gonna work, but it's not efficient because it's better to have at least 5, 7 when you scale. I don't know. I sometimes scale, I have like 10 of them. Not that that's extremely efficient because some of them are not even going to get to spend, but I know that they get to spend like a few dollars each, you know? Even the ones that don't spend almost at all do get to spend a few dollars each day. If I spend a few $1,000s per day, those ads get to spend $10, $20 per day, very little. But it's good because what I'm noticing is, okay, so hear me out here. This is quite important, but lately with those CBOs that I'm doing, I stopped. This works on some of my stores. On some of them, I don't do this exactly, but I stopped retargeting, right? And I basically stopped, therefore, excluding retargeting audiences from my CBOs. And because of that, in combination with having 10 plus ads sometimes, it looks like some of the ads, and I mean, it is the case. Facebook's using some of the ads to retarget people. They're just retargeting people inside those CBOs. So those CBOs become prospecting campaigns, but at the same time retargeting campaigns. I feel like some of this is going over your heads. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, do you get me? So it's so important to have multiple ads because some are used for retargeting. It's really cool that they do that. I mean, it makes marketing pretty effortless for you so that you can focus on what's most important, which is, you know, optimizing the actual creative itself and your product and your product page. So, yeah. But doing product research while listening to this. Hell yeah. So not typing, but I'm absorbing the info. Thanks. Hey, you're welcome, man. I'm glad that you find this useful. After doing product research and finding new winners, how do you determine which ones you'll actually test? So I have a list. Wait, how do I show you the list without sharing everything? One sec. I have a list. I shared a Google Sheet with hustlers. Again, if you don't know, the hustlers are the private paid community in the Discord. The Discord's free, but there's a paid community there. And I shared a list of fuck's sake, I'm not gonna find it. Whatever. I just pinned it in the channel somewhere. So there's a Google sheet where I noted, useful information about each product that you can list in there to see if it's got potential. So if it's getting sales every hour, how new it is. Did I note how new it is? I don't remember. I should probably add that. What kind of reviews it has on Amazon, because that's also important. We don't want to sell a piece of shit, what are the flaws that the product has? Like maybe you're selling a dress and it's always breaking or something. You got to take this in consideration. Is there enough content on the internet for you to make ads? So I have a list like that, plus multiple other things. I gave you some examples now. And what I do is, and what you should do, I mean, I can note them down mentally and everything, but I think it's easier to do it on the list. And you just note them down on the list, and you keep track of them. You keep them open in different tabs, and you just keep track of them, see if they keep getting sales, see if they're consistent, all that, and you pick the best one out of a few of those. So I mean, that's what I do. Hope that makes sense. All right. Could you put on the headphones? You look like an expert. Could you maybe tell your 3 biggest takeaways from the 1 million store and what you've learned and things that you've experienced that differ from low revenue stores? Yeah, that's a good question. I'd have to think. I mean, I definitely learned a ton of smaller things that together compound to making my life easier when I pick products and stuff like that. I've said this before, but one of the most important things that I've learned is that just speed is everything. Meaning, don't just test stupid products. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying I had stores where I picked the right, well, I don't know if it was the right product, but anyway, I picked the product. I spent a ton of time creating the stores. I spent a ton of time creating the ads. I spent a ton of time perfecting everything, and then they flopped. And I've done that so many times to the point where I became desperate, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I just need to just do it as fast as possible. And ironically, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm picking this product. I'm testing this. And that's also the $1 million store, but other stores that have done really well for me. I've noticed the same pattern. I've made that $1 million store like quick. You know what I'm saying? I was ready in like a few hours to advertise it. I scheduled ads and everything. And that's not the first time it happened to me. If you guys remember, like even before that, I shared results like $20,000, $30,000 days in revenue, and scoring like $10,000 in profit per day. That was from another store that I did the same thing. I chose the shittiest name. I just literally just went on GoDaddy.com, bought that shit, finished the store really quickly. In a way, didn't even have much hope that it would work, and it did, and it exploded. And I was like, damn. So that's definitely one of the best pieces of advice I can give you, is the fact that you don't want to perfect everything. Perfection comes after you validate. So that's one of the things, and I keep saying that, but it's really helped me a ton. So literally, just you find the product, just go quick, just do whatever it takes. Don't sleep. Schedule ads that day for tomorrow. Finish everything. Then what else did I learn? I guess, and it's not necessarily advice, but it did teach me how to optimize scaling a little better. And that there's a lot to talk about that. But yeah, what I was saying earlier with the CBOs, I learned a lot, like when not to turn them off based on their profitability. So that's something that I learned from that store as well, because there were CBOs like fading away, and I tested multiple things. I tested not touching the ads for like 7 days straight. I was like, screw it, if I lose money, I lose money. It's in the interest of learning. All of these things, a lot of small things, not necessarily big, clear key takeaways other than speed, like I said, that I could tell you. Other than that, another thing, not necessarily key takeaway, but yeah, I did test a ton of new ad creatives, and that also helped keep the product going. Literally all my competitors died. There's not one competitor that's still making it work. I can't tell you, unfortunately, I cannot tell you exactly what I did to be the only one running this. And no, it's not DMCs and stupid shit like that. That's not what I did. I did not get rid of the competitors myself. What I've done to differentiate is something that I've done just for myself, just in terms of optimizing the store and everything. And yeah, so that's another thing I learned, but I can't talk much about that because that will reveal a bit too much. So yeah, ethically, so this was all ethical. I'm literally the only one that's left alive in terms of one of those good stores that I have. And is that because, I don't think it's because I spent so much. I think it's because I just used my brain and the other people didn't. And other than that, yeah, you learn a ton of things by just spending a lot of money on ads every day, you know? I don't know if I wouldn't make them like key takeaways, but when did you start dropshipping? I don't know. Was it like, you know, it's like embarrassing in a way to say that maybe 5 or 6 years ago. But although I say 5 to 6 years ago, it was me being a complete newbie on the internet, Googling how the hell do I do this and not knowing anything forever, failing forever. So although I started a while ago, man's the owner of no. Hey, seriously, I never will get rid of my competitors that way, in that unethical way. If they copy me truly and disrespect me, sure, you have to. But no, I will not see a competitor that's also trying to penetrate the market and then think, oh, let me get rid of it. I will never do that. That's such a pussy way to look at things. So, yeah. How many days and results into you start CBOs? So, it depends. If it's normal CBOs, I generally start seeing good results the first day or the second day. If this first day is like breaking even, then I still leave it on, and then the second day it should be profitable. If it's not, then something's weird. Something's weird meaning it's probably not a scalable CBO. But yeah, so that's the case. But for normal CBOs, but for advanced shopping campaigns or whatever Facebook's calling them, it does look like if you let them run a little longer, they do tend to become better. Now, again, do this on your own risk. It's not guaranteed, but it looks like if you let them run a little longer, they do optimize advanced shopping campaigns. So probably no, definitely not the owner of Bleem. Definitely not. That would have been amazing. Do you still test more expensive products fast? Yeah, for sure. It does apply to any type of product. When I'm talking about speed, it definitely does apply. Like, really, you do not need to spend a freaking week to schedule your ads. What are the best scaling strategies that work for you using TikTok ads? I use Facebook ads mostly. Sorry to disappoint you, but yeah. Should I give away $50 to someone? Let's give away $50 to someone. Full screen. Okay, giveaways channel. Wait, let's invite people. So by the way, if you're new in here, first of all, tell me, how many of you are new in here and not part of the Discord? Like, how many of you are watching my videos or like this live stream for the first time or don't know about me? I'm curious to know. Like, write in the chat if anyone here is new and doesn't know about Mavenport Discord or my YouTube channel. Curious to see. So we got some new people in here. 10th world country. Me too, dude. Me too. I'm new. Hey, sexy man from Liechtenstein. You're not new, dude. You're not new at all. You're definitely not new. I'm part of the Discord, a YouTube channel. I was just curious. Anyway, so whoever's new, just join the Discord. 29 house. Damn. Imagine having a $29 per month. God damn, I need to kick you out of there, man. I know you. This is Kent. Kent? What Kent? What is my... Hey, don't lie. I didn't know you owned the... Hey, stop it, alright? Is Facebook track data better these days? No, unfortunately not. It's terrible. By the way, for everyone who's having problem tracking data on Facebook in terms of your sales going to attributing to the right ad sets, I have a solution for you, and that applies to literally all of you using Facebook ads. I've been using this service right here. It's I'll link it in the chat if you guys want. I've been using this on my stores, especially on the important ones, and they track over 90% of your sales. So that's crazy. And if you come from Avonport, meaning through this link, you get a bit of a discount here. Do you get a discount for yearly? I don't know. I guess so. Yeah. So this is what I use currently, and what it does is it attributes your sales back to the Facebook Ads Manager. So that's what's amazing, is the fact that you don't have a secondary dashboard. It sends your data actually back into the Ads Manager so you can take better decisions. So for anyone having trouble with tracking sales, I think if you use this, they let you use it on 3 stores. Am I right? Oh, up to 3 stores. So that's crazy. And if you want to see a competitor from these people, Triple Whale, is it? These people, and after this I'll pick someone to give $50 to, by the way, but these people cost like freaking few $100s for 1 store. And they don't even send the data to your ads manager, I don't think. $100 per month, and that's for like 1 store, I think. So anyway, hidden gem right here. It's in the quick links channel if you want. All right, so let's see. Let's give $50 to someone. $50 to someone random who reacts with. All right, what kind of emoji should we use here? Pizza. Let's use a weird one. I guess it has to be the unicorn. Alright, so if you want to be part of this $50 giveaway, just react to this message with the unicorn, and then I'll pick someone who you guys looking for the unicorn. Then I'll pick someone random from here and send you $50 on PayPal. Please have PayPal, okay? And yeah, if you're new, by the way, make sure to join the Discord, not just for this giveaway, but we do help people in there for free. And we're more than 20,000 people in there, so dude, you don't need to react. Okay, whatever. How I joined? I just said, listen, Omer. I just said, dude, just join the Discord, go to this giveaways channel, and just react with a freaking unicorn. Easy. And I'll check back in like a few minutes and pick someone to give $50 to. When your next video? Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought of making a new video yet, but I will at some point. Kent, the inactive member. Oh, okay, that's why I don't know you then. I'm from Port Maven. It's like a Down syndrome version of our Discord. There are Down syndrome versions of our Discord, by the way. Like I've showed you before. Damn, literal Discord's copying everything we do, including our banner and everything. Including literally our banner and everything. It's crazy. So would you test that water gun you saw on Facebook as I realized? So if your competitors right now have been tracking stores, what are your thoughts on it? I have, again, I think we talked about it like 2 days ago when we did that Hustler Live, the Sunday roast, which went really well in my opinion, by the way. I didn't do research on it other than, I did half research on it live when I was streaming for Hustlers, and it looked promising, but again, I didn't check the cost of goods sold. I didn't check the price for the product. I didn't check the content that's available, all of these things. So I wouldn't know to tell you. Done this for so long. You said it. Hayes. Oh shit. I wasn't even referring to those two, but you guys said it. You guys said it. I think you have shadow ban on YouTube. I don't know if you remember. Damn. It is possible. They demonetized me for no reason. So, Nain, I don't want to talk about all that shit, but if they really just disrespect me and steal, I don't want to do that, okay? I'm not that type of person, but if they just truly just disrespect me and steal all the shit that I've worked really hard on, then, I have to protect myself. Used to be very active, but got busy IRL. I got the name when I complained I didn't have the active lift role, so you changed it. Okay. How many do I need to start? Many what, dude? Some of you are wild, Alright, let's see who wants $50. you know, it's not significant. It's $50, but it's $53, and he could cover for a product test. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just randomize. Like I'm just gonna scroll randomly in here. Now looking at the screen. Here we go. This. Let's say so. Then there are 10 people in here, and I'm just gonna use like a random number generator, number picker. I'm gonna pick one of the 10 people here. There are 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn, I know most of you here. Okay, so I'm just gonna generate a number, and then I'm gonna give $50 to whoever's on that number. Okay, we're ready. Is everyone ready? Wait, am I sharing my screen? I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, not the best streamer ever, you know. All right. So I was saying there are 10 people here. I'm just gonna choose based on this number. I scrolled randomly in here. That's how I got this people down. I'm not too good at this. Come on, generate. Okay, it looked like it generated number 3, right? It happened kind of quick. I think it generated number 3. Because it said 4, but I was just there. It was there already. All right? I think. Do I click again? What happened? No, it was 4 and then it turned into 3, right? Okay, I think we can all agree to that. So that would mean it's not rigged. Hey, come on, it's not rigged. Damn, that's pee on the toilet seat. Didn't show rigged. I did show. Okay, pee on the toilet seat. I'm gonna give you $50 at the end of the stream. P for reacting. Alright, so Sander, message me with your PayPal, and also you pee on the toilet seat, message me your PayPal too, okay? And I'll send you both $50. Okay, we good? Alright, so if you guys have more questions, let me know about e-commerce. I know I skipped a ton, just send it again if you want to. But King of Asgard. I know I skipped a ton of questions. It's not on purpose. It's just because like I'm talking a lot and then I get another question. Number 4 mad as fuck. It was on number 4 when I opened the tab, you know. So it wasn't really random. I mean, it was kind of random, but rigged, exposed, no Lambo. Okay. Didn't show you scrolling. I did scroll. Come on, I have no reason. You should know my PayPal. Yeah, I know, but like I forget it, you know. You're not the only person I send money to randomly. So 3 and 4 should win. Come on. Do you have any other business models other than e-commerce? I guess this Discord. This Discord also made me 6 figures in profit. But yeah, mainly e-commerce, and definitely should start some other businesses, build some other systems. Yeah, I'm looking into doing that too, but mainly e-commerce. That's what I spend all my time doing. So how many stores you have now? I cannot say that. There are too many snakes in here, so not a question I can answer anymore. How long did you wait to succeed? I don't know. It was like a ton. And even when I succeeded, it wasn't any crazy success. It was small. It definitely was like half a year of struggle at least. And even then, when I found a winning product, I started making some profit, but it was nothing crazy, right? It was just finally not losing money anymore, basically. And then slowly went up from there. But it wasn't 2023. Like right now, you literally have this Discord where we spoon feed you information. Like it's so much easier. I mean, it's harder because the business model is more popular, so it's harder when it comes to that. But at the same time, you literally have Discords like this where you get information for free. This chat's available 24/7. You literally have a question, you have an answer as well. I shared my YouTube videos as well, where I did not hold back. I shared everything I knew pretty much. Of course, I updated the information and I'm sharing that in the private group, but still, I didn't really hold back. Shared some PDFs in here. By the way, they're free. everyone joining the Discord, you guys can get some of these PDFs for free right here. This one's a really good one, especially if you're a beginner. I really recommend that you read this PDF. It's pretty long, but it's useful. It's just explaining all the steps when it comes to dropshipping briefly. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is you really have a ton more information nowadays than you had before. A ton more. Not as an excuse for myself for taking a long time to, crack the business model, but you have a lot of information, so you really have no excuse. And then for hustlers here, we have a ton of PDFs in here. Very, very useful PDFs going really deeply into everything. This is for the private community. If you guys want to be part of the private community, you can just click on the upgrade channel and do it here. But anyway, that's completely up to you. But yeah, here we have PDFs about disputes, about scaling, product testing, everything up to date. So yeah, hopefully that explains it a bit. What else is going on? Let's see. What's stopping you from testing your current winners on other platforms? So it wouldn't take just 5 minutes, because other platforms require different types of creatives. Looks like TikTok creatives work on Facebook, but not all Facebook creatives work on TikTok, for example. But I tested like TikTok on some of the products that I have, and it didn't work anywhere near as good as on Facebook, for example. I'm sure if I was to spend more time on it, I could crack it and see what kind of creatives work better there opposed to Facebook. But yeah, that's part of the mess that would require my time, and I'm spending my time in different directions. I'm spending my time on creating more successful stores on Facebook, because that's what's working the best for me. But yeah, I will at some point, probably dedicate a bit more effort into using other platforms as well. How do you get your DSL increased fast? Is it a good idea to run campaigns from 2 or more ad accounts with very low DSL? So if you're running on a $50 daily spend limit, chances are it won't even increase at all, no matter what you do. And if it does, it could take weeks, it could take months, because it's glitched. So that sucks. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't waste my time with a $50 DSL business manager. If it's above $50, which would mean $250, that's the next level, then it does increase. And the best way to do it is spend on it a few days, make sure to pay all your bills and everything without failing payments, and then you go on live support chat every day on Facebook support chat and ask them to increase your daily spend limit. Tell them you're advertising for your clients, stuff like that, you want to scale, and eventually they do. And you can keep doubling it from there. That's what I've done. But if you're running on a $50 daily spend limit, business manager is not really, it's not a good idea. It's a waste of money. If you want to get a business manager that has higher daily spend limit, you go right here to this channel here, Facebook Assets. And this is the guy that I'm buying them from. And I'm using this one right now. I checked it. It works. I'm advertising on it every day on one of my stores, at least one. And so this starts with 250. They have these, for example, 1,500, but like it's just one ad account. Not worth it. Plus you can increase this to 250 and not have to spend that much money, on this. So yeah, there are more expensive ones, but the one I recommend is this. I marked it with a star here if you're interested. And if you want to get it, you just need to message this guy here. See? Simple. He even has our key. Very nice. Okay. Do you build your product page? How do you build your product page? Do you use page builders or custom code? No, listen. My stores are custom coded, but lately I don't even recommend that at all. You just need to use a free theme. I'm telling you, it's so good to work with free themes. Very customizable. Now they have meta fields, which used to be an app. Now they have meta fields, which they're included into every free theme. And it's so easy for you to customize shit. I mean, and I can give you an example now. I'm not going to show you everything because it is the training store that I use for hustlers. But look, just to give you a quick example, I'm not going to go too deep into this. This is a completely free theme, and look how nice it looks. See all this? It's completely free. why would you ever use a page builder or anything when you can create stores that look so good with a free theme? Look at this. You see? Wait, what am I doing? There we go. On mobile looks extremely well as well. Very nice. Branded. So it's that's what I recommend that you do as well. Just use a free theme. This theme was Refresh, I think. That's the name. Yeah, so don't buy custom built stores, waste of time and money. Don't buy themes, again, waste of money. Page builders, I mean, they're okay, but there's no need to do that. I've never used page builders because it's just not necessary. How do I connect Stripe to Shopify? Just change your country to like Romania or something on your in your Shopify settings, and then you pick Stripe, and then you can change your country back to US. How much do you spend on Facebook assets each month on average? I don't spend too much because this supplier that I used to buy them from, we're partnered. I sent them a ton of clients. They're not always charging me, so as a benefit of me helping them grow their business. However, before we had that relationship, I was buying assets, and even while I still had this Discord and I was partnering with them, I was buying assets and buying a ton of them. I spent a lot of money on assets, especially when I created a PDF about safety against bans on Facebook and stuff like that. And to create that PDF alone, I don't remember, but I spent a ton of money buying from them, then testing multiple strategies to see how those assets get banned, how to avoid it. So I was literally buying them for the purpose of learning and then sharing the information with the private group, and that cost me a ton of money. So yeah, but lately I haven't been spending much for two reasons. My assets have been pretty stable, and they don't always charge me because I help them a lot. So, but trust me, although that is the case, I still probably spend more than most of you on those assets. Hit rate with CBOs right now, quite many ABOs aren't even close to break even. Dude, it depends on, like I said, the combination that I told you about before. I have products that most CBOs don't work on them. It's a bit of a struggle to find the right CBO. But then I have other products, even on the same store. And when I make CBOs, they work right away. It just depends on, like I said, the combination of product, ad creatives, and your store. And of course, how saturated the market is. And yeah, so it depends. And it's not just that. It's not just the hit rate or success rate with CBOs. There's another factor, which is they might work, but then you can't create too many more because they're gonna stop working. So there's another thing that's also annoying. So yeah, but generally when they're 5 to 6 RAs, then they have to work. So it sounds to me like you're probably advertising in maybe a small market. How do you find winning products for summer to make your 100K? Well, first of all, you don't need a whole summer to make $100,000, but literally, like I showed you earlier, I look in the Facebook ads library. I just use filters like this, you know. Whoops, what am I doing? Yeah, just go literally in the Facebook ads library. That's what I do, and you grind your life away in here until you find some. You put them on the list. I told you to make a list. Look, I just open stores like this, you see. I open this one from here, right here. This is kind of cheap. I suggest selling shit for over $30. Like, you don't want to go cheaper than that. And yeah, I just keep going and I keep going and I open more stores and I check if they sell. I keep seeing this thing nowadays as well. Store's decent, you know. But yeah, this is literally it. Just grind your life away. Am I sharing my screen? Yeah. So that's what I do. How many hours you spend daily, weekly working on this? Dude, I spend all my time working on this. All my time working on my stores. And it's not just product research. I do more things because on some of my older stores and long-term stores, I'm trying to get ahead of the competition in every possible way. So when they copy me, they can't get the same results. So I'm working really hard also on manufacturing, customizing, improving the products, so that whoever tests the same product as me, it's short-lived. They're not going to get the same performance as me. That's also very, very important. That's another thing that people kind of don't think about too much. But this type of momentum and you building a higher quality store, filled with good ads, good content on your store as well. The product itself has better features than what people can find on AliExpress or from other agents. It's branded. All of these things do you loads of favors when it comes to competition, when it comes to longevity. So I'm working on that too, and not just spending my time in the ads library. I'm also working on making sure that everyone in the private community on Discord has their questions answered. So. Okay. I'm trying to read some more questions. Do you do advertorials? No. How long have I been here for? Oh shit, I've been here for an hour already. That's how long I was planning to stay in here for. Okay. Free chat. Oh, looking free chat, man. Scammer level 27 advanced. Let's see. It's calling people brokies. Let's give him like level 28 now. Let's say he leveled up. Hello, brokies. Okay, I want to give another $50 to one of our supporters. So let's do this. No, wait, how do I do this? Okay, so simple. The first supporter that reacts with that reacts, that sends this emoji, whatever icon, whatever it's called, into free chat, I'm gonna give you $50. No, not that. So first supporter who sends that. Sander already got 50. Okay, Sander's out of. Dude, you're sending the wrong icons. So it's between Sesame Seed and Pregnant Irishman. Why are you sending the first? No, not react. No. Just send it here. Send it here. But it has to be one of the supporters, one of the people that support the server. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Win. Well done, Pregnant Irishman. You just earned $50 for sending an icon in the chat. Irishman for supporting the server. Okay, don't let me forget. I gotta PayPal you that money. Perfect. How to insert multiple faked reviews. So, it's pretty simple. Wait, did I not make a video on that? Surely I made a video on that. Okay, so this is a really good review app. This is what I use. And in this video, I don't show you specifically how to make fake reviews because that's not too nice. But I do show you right here, besides how to look, see, my hair wasn't as messy. Besides showing you all the settings that you can do to make the store look really nice and the app look really nice and branded, I also show you here how you add reviews, right? And you do it through a CSV file on this app. Now it's up to you what information you put in that CSV file, but let's just say it's extremely easy to add a lot of reviews, okay? That's all that I can tell you. If you want to get this app, it's here in the quick links channel right here next to this star. This is what I use. This is what I use on big stores that scale to 30K per day in revenue. So that's the one that I recommend to you guys as well, because yeah, it works. So that's how you do it. Advantage Plus shopping feature is worth it running ads or manual campaign? All of them are working, but they work different ways. So it looks like Advantage Plus shopping takes a little more time to optimize, but it's a bit hit or miss. But if it works, it's just another campaign that's bringing you money, so there's no reason not to test it. I say just initially test inside your ABO, find audiences that work, transfer them into normal CBOs, and then test advanced shopping campaigns as well, because they're hit or miss, you know. So it's not super likely they're gonna work for all of you. That's what I recommend. If they do work, great. You literally just scale them the same as I explained scaling PDF. So, thanks for the value. You're welcome. Have you applied for one-page checkout? Wait, you can apply? Can you apply? Nah, surely not. Am I dumb right now? One-page checkout on Shopify, right? I think they just send it to you randomly. How do you? I don't know, dude. I definitely didn't apply, but I don't think you can apply, right? I don't. It's so annoying, you know. Like I got pretty big stores, and they're not giving me the freaking thing. How to win $50? I'm brokey. I explained earlier, you know. Is there knowledge in your videos and Discord that will allow me to earn? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Before I even created the paid group on Discord, because there's, like I said, there's a paid group on Discord. But before I even created that, there were a few people that told me that they made money with the strategies that I was teaching them before even literally releasing everything I know. So yes, absolutely. And if you want to learn, I definitely recommend that you go to my channel and you just watch the videos, because they still are relevant. They still are helpful. Look right here. See, like there's a ton of useful information in all these videos. And these are literal videos where I explained what I did on stores that did, look, $15,000 a day in just 10 days. Real stores where I show you real information and what I learned from them. $1 million store as well. Unfakeable proof. 24K. Yeah, all that, you know. I say you watch them. But if you want to learn more and be able to ask me questions every day and learn from the resources that I've spent a ton of money and time to create, then we also have the private community in there. You can upgrade to that. Yeah, I'm active there every single day. So that's up to you. Okay. He's telling the truth. They select random people and send them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. It's so annoying, man. Just send it to me already. 2 hours per day enough to test products, as in keep Facebook customers warm to reach two. Okay, so $2,000 to $4,000 in revenue is very, very tiny. It is doable with less time than that. But the thing is, it depends on how knowledgeable you are, right? It depends on that. Because if you don't know anything, then no, that's not even enough to lose money. If you don't know what you're doing, then you have to spend a lot more time than that for you to start losing money and then eventually make it back and then eventually start making that money. But yeah, initially you have to trade a lot of your time in exchange of knowledge. So it depends on what level you're at. Use agency accounts or personal? I use only personal accounts. I'm Honzik. No, you're not. You're Sesame Seed. Don't lie. Lately, I see a lot of stores using SC known Vogue. Is this legit? So it's not legit for sure, because most of these stores have nothing to do with those companies, nothing to do with Vogue, Allure, Business Insider, and all of these other things. It's all bullshit. Does it work? Sure. It provides a bit of fake social proof, and naive customers will find the store more trustworthy. So it's a bit overdone at this point, but yeah, people still use it. It still works. So when you posted your 400k month screenshot, notice it was super consistent throughout the month. Do you not suffer from any Facebook bans? Well, you got no clue how inconsistent it truly is. Somehow I managed to hit a month without bans. But even that month, I was still suffering from a ban from the other month where I was trying to recover. And I did recover, and it affected performance because I would have done a lot better. And yeah, immediately after that, I got banned again and again. Like, that store has been getting banned consistently, and it's harder and harder and harder to make it work again and again after a ban. So, but yeah, that's the game, and it is what it is, you know. Yeah, that month looked consistent, but it was a struggle anyway. In reality, it was a struggle of keeping the revenue at that pace, recovering from the bans that I suffered before. Then I got banned again. Trust me, it's not as nice as it seems in those success screenshots. It's a lot harder in reality. 0.15k intended products becoming rarer these days. I can't say that. I can't say that because, I mean, I don't think so. They don't come too often, that's for sure, because that's freaking crazy. And you need to just find that perfect combination of a product that's fresh, a product that works extremely well, that has a lot of appeal in ideally USA. And you need to have the money to do it, to know how to do it. It's just such a ideal combination that it is rare to find, but it's not impossible. And it depends a lot on you as well. What do you think about Facebook update about not setting up web events anymore? I mean, it's fine, whatever, dude. They're constantly running updates. They're constantly messing the algorithm. That's why you guys see performance like this, besides customer behavior, which of course is always changes every day. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't affect us in any way, so don't worry about it. Started a shop on Shopify, only had the problem with Stripe, and I got banned for defruiting. What? Defruiting money? When I tried to deposit, see if my payments work. Damn. I don't know. That's kind of vague, man. I don't know what advice to give you. I mean, other than you know, just go and contact them. Still share the pixel between the BMs, or you keep pixel in the same. I still share it. I do exactly what I say in the safety PDF from Hustlers. Yeah, I have a host BM and I share it. Facebook testing strategy. So I have a PDF exactly on that goes a bit more in depth, but I have a video somewhere here, probably this one, maybe this one too, where I talk about that. Maybe this one too, where I talk about the strategy. But yeah, inside an ABO campaign, I just do like 8 to 10 ad sets. Each of them has like one interest in it. Some of them are narrowed down. Most of them aren't, just single interests. 4 to 7 creatives. So, but yeah, watch the video, or if you're part of the Hustler community, there's this PDF right here combined with this video right here where I follow what I say in the PDF, and yeah, this is the updated strategy that I use. Okay, so I answered that. Wait, you didn't see my screen. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying. It's in there. Okay, so should I use my most aged, highest spend limit BM as a host? No. So the host business manager has to be pretty much untouched in terms of ads. You want it to have the smallest chance to get banned, because that's where you store your information, your assets, like pixels, stuff like that. So you don't want to turn a business manager that you run ads on into a host business manager, because then it's more likely to get banned eventually, simply because you ran ads on it before. So use the most aged one and that you have spend on for advertising. How should I set up payments? Did you have reviews? Over 1,000 products. Dude, that's a ton of products. First of all, if you're dropshipping, there's no reason at all to have 1,000 products. Fucking hell. There are a lot of reasons not to have 1,000 products, so don't waste your time with something like that. And if you have just a legit store with 1,000 products, then let reviews come naturally. We have set up a branded store. It goes opposite to your what? I'm not sure what you mean, man. Alright, guys. I feel like I answered quite a few questions. I want to give Sesame Seed some money too. Let's see. If we get 10 reactions on this message right here, Sesame Seed also gets $50. Just 10 reactions of the same kind. Let's do this one. So if you want this guy to earn $50, he's a very good guy. He helps everybody in Discord. Just he doesn't know what I'm saying because there's delay in the live. Just react with a heart right here, and if he gets 10 reactions, I'm gonna send him $50. Amazon scare, yeah. If another store is doing well with product, what's your method process when determining to go after that product yourself? Well, you gotta see how long they've been running that product for. So how do you do that? You look when they registered their domain, when they created their page, if they changed the name of that page, which is another indication that maybe they switched the product. Check their ads, kind of estimate, if they're scaling, what they're doing. Then check competitors. Then check if there's there's enough content for you to create ads for that product. So kind of those are the things. Of course, check if you can mark it up 3x at least for the price. Hey Eddie, big fan. I have fans now. I'm soon going to leave my job thanks to your channel. You just inspired me a lot. Soon going to... Damn. Wow. Really? Wait, tell me you're leaving your job because you're making some money though. Oh, 17 reactions. Damn. Oh, nice. All right, perfect. Perfect. How can I not give my boy Sesame $50, Perfect. All of you supporting Mavenport, I appreciate all of you, and yeah, thanks for helping people in the community, not asking for anything in return. Thanks for banning all the scammers and all the losers. Guys, this is the best community you can be part of, not only because we help people 24/7 and do it for free. Of course, we have a more advanced group, but we also do it for free. There's always activity in the chat. And on top of that, we have 4,700 plus banned people, meaning banned scammers, banned, people that are low quality in general. It's a premium community. You don't want to not be part of this, I'm telling you. If you're truly serious about e-commerce, there's no way you should not be part of Mavenport. Okay, how would you progress if you were to start from scratch right now? Oh, well, I guess it depends on how much money I had. Because if I had no money at all, ooh, tough question. Shit. Tough question. If I had no money at all, I would have to use any skill I have to first earn some money. And that's exactly how I actually started when I started with e-commerce. Like I told you before, most of you, I played video games for money. I was coaching people. That's the skill I had, and that's the only way I could make money at the time because I lost my job. So I monetized my skill. That's what I recommend to all of you. Don't be thinking that you're going to start a business with zero money. That's not how it works. First of all, you got to slave a little bit. That's how it is. No shame in it. So I would use my skills to make some money. So it depends on what my skills are. Am I starting from scratch and I have no experience in dropshipping at all? Because if I have experience, then it's pretty easy. I can sell my advice for quite a lot of money. But if I have no experience as well, I would literally just have to use what I know best. And yeah, what I knew best at the time when I started was playing games. So I used that. Maybe you know something else best. If you have no skills at all, you have to just trade your time for low income. And that means literally get a job, cut some grass or some shit, clean some freaking windshields, whatever it takes, dude. Whatever it takes for you to get the initial investment. And then I would do exactly what I said on my YouTube channel. I'm not a hypocrite. I would literally do exactly what I said on my YouTube channel. I would find products in the ads library. I would test them the way that I explained. I would burn money most likely initially, and then, eventually find a winner. Want to ask you just one thing. There's so much competition, isn't it? Most of your products are saturated. No, not all products are saturated. There are new products in the ads library every day. There are new products on other social platforms every day. Yeah, of course there's a lot of competition, but that doesn't make you worse than them, right? You planning to move to Dubai? I don't know, maybe at some point. Is any one of you here in Dubai right now? Do you have any information to share? How is it? How do you like it? What's good? What's bad? Most importantly, Mavenport is a W community. Hell yeah, it is, man. How much profit you make now per month? Oh, dude, I don't freaking know. It constantly ranges. It depends on how many stores I have alive. But yeah, between 5-7 figures, 5-6, 7 would be nice. 5-6 figures between there, depending on how well the stores are doing and how if they're alive still. Because I do get banned too. Don't be thinking I don't. How to tell if your competitor is too beastie? Well, you can see how many ads they're running. For example, like look here, 162 ads. Like, dude, what the hell's going on? This is a Chinese store, I can already tell. Give me the mounted logo. Oh, wait. Yeah, Chinese store, of course. You can't rely on the information you see about Chinese stores on here because they're freaking crazy. But like, look, go on here. For example, we're looking at this competitor. 48 is not too much, but they're testing a ton of variations. And then you can also tell that they worked really hard on their store. Not really hard, but they optimized it. You know what I'm saying? 1+1 sales today. Buy one, get one free. Really? They branded it. They have custom content. Look, ton of it. So yeah, I mean, you can just tell. You can just tell because how advanced they are compared to other people who just steal content. Ew. Anyway, yeah, that's how you can tell. You can also check if they're advertising on other platforms. You can check how much. Oh, I'm not logged in. Maybe later. Sure. Dude, come on. Whatever. You can check. You can use this thing. What's it called? SimilarWeb or something. SimilarWeb. See if they're getting a ton of traffic. Another thing, you can look when they created their page at the beginning of this year. Really? Look. Ton of people managing the page. That's most likely a person from the US, and then probably some bot profiles, some employees right here. So yeah, there are multiple ways, you know. Yeah. Hope you guys find this useful. Took me a while to think of all this shit. Leaving my job to fully invest my time in dropshipping. Wow, nice. Savings of $5,000. Good, reasonable. So I'll be doing eCom. I want to thank you, just inspired me a lot. Wow, thanks, man. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that. Average conversion rate on your shops, dude. Some of them are profitable at like 1% conversion rate. But let me see. Let me just get some better data to look at. I'm gonna check one of the stores now and see. Look, this is one of them. I just selected a random amount of time. And it's profitable at this. Conversion. Do you even see it? Right there. I don't know if you can see it. 2.54%. Yeah, and it's profitable. Then, like I said, I have stores with 1% conversion rate and they're profitable. It's a bit irrelevant. all you should care about is whether you're profitable or not. TikTok ads or Facebook in terms of ROAS? Both, dude, both. Bleem 2.0. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. If I use an LLC but sell to Europe, do I have to pay VAT? I cannot help you with legal advice, okay? Like, don't ask me anything about legal advice because it differs in each country. First of all, I'm not qualified to give you legal advice, but secondly, it differs in each country. So what I know about where I am might not apply to where you are from, and yeah, it's just a mess. I'm not going to give anyone advice on legal stuff. Was the third-party website that is like Facebook has library called ads? Oh, okay. Now do pay subscription have contacted you on when they will launch again. Dude, you know the thing with that tool. Before anyone knew about it, before anyone at all knew about it, I was talking to the developer and we were gonna make a deal and everything, and he was like, all right, let's do it. Then I didn't talk to him anymore because I was thinking maybe I'll do my own tool. I don't know, I'll see what I do. I wasn't like too crazy about it. And then the guy kind of, and I already told him like a bit of a plan step by step on how to monetize the tool and how to make money with it. And it looks like within that time where I didn't answer him, he kind of went on his own and did that. So I didn't talk to him after that anymore. And I don't even use the tool anymore. They monetized it as soon as I sent a ton of hustlers their way. When I started doing those hustler trainings, we had a lot of people come live to watch them in the private community. We went up to like 250 people live in the private community, and I shared it then. And obviously the guy saw a really good influx of users and stuff. I was like, okay, it's time to do, that's what happened. Do I recommend that you buy it? It's completely up to you. I wouldn't, and I didn't, and I'm not using it, and I have enough funds to buy it, but I'm just using the ads library, and that's good enough. So seasonal products or the whole year one for a beginner? Yeah, definitely no seasonal products. I would stay away from them, or at least if they're seasonal, like make it the whole season and not just a month, or I don't know, like for example, not just Valentine's Day or something like that. For beginners and for advanced people, there's no need to run a product that's gonna die in 2 days. What car you drive? I don't drive, guys. If you're profitable day one, running ads, what are you doing on day 2? I'm creating more ad sets. I'm duplicating the ad sets that are profitable, and I'm choosing new similar interests to those. So the first few days I kind of dedicated to finding that first consistently profitable audience and then scaling them into CBOs. Influencer marketing? No, I don't. I'll do that when I'll start a brand. I'm back. Just wanted to let you know I joined Hustlers about a week ago. Really valuable information. Really opened my perspective on how to look at things now. Wow, that's amazing, dude. But make sure you apply that information, because it really makes me happy when I see people find their first success and post their screenshots in the success channel. Genuinely, it really makes me happy to see so many people make money with e-commerce. There are in a private community. It feels amazing, because like I wasn't expecting so much success, and seeing so many of them making real good money with it it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. So yeah, especially this freaking guy, man. This guy's making 2.6 million on his store. You freaking crazy? Obviously, this is making me feel like it's my store. Yeah, it feels amazing. So glad you joined the community, and I hope to see you in the success channel soon if you apply the information that you learn in there. Share some phrases for ads library. What does it mean, for example? Oh, we should, I don't even think you need to put that in there, but free shipping, it just like breaks up the words. Just so Facebook doesn't prioritize looking at it as a phrase in that order, basically. That's what it does. Just small trick, nothing crazy, but wait, how can I show you what I mean? I'm sure it says somewhere. I swear it says somewhere. Where does it say? Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, just break out the terms with this line. And look, another store. See, I mean, it's simple, but not easy. It's simple because, look, we really find them quick. But not easy to pick the right one. That's the truth. But yeah, as I say, that's what I do. Okay. All right. Well, Have I been in here? I've been in here for quite a while. Do you set up abandoned checkout for every product? No. So when I test the product, I just use the basic Shopify automated abandoned checkout email that they have. I just set it to send as quickly as possible. And then if I validate the product, it works well, I'm going to set up either Klaviyo or Sendvio, whatever. So, yeah, I don't want to waste time, you know, if it's not, because I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't really recommend for a beginner to start. So listen, everyone that's new, like I said, just go into this, where is it, free channel here, download the roadmap PDF right here and read this. This is gonna answer most of your questions, and this is completely free. It's information I've written myself in terms of budgets, how to, you know, scaling, all kind of stuff. It's just free information that should help you. So yeah, do that. 100% will. School really taking on my time. God give detention for being late to class because I was reading one of the no way. You got detention because you were reading one of the PDFs and you ran late. For the best reason to be. Hell yeah, dude. Screw them, dude. Screw them. My fear is literally spending tons of time finding a winner, running ads, getting results, then getting banned. Oh, it's gonna happen. Are you scared? You're scared of the inevitable. Just check that on your list, you know. That is guaranteed. I bet a lot of money on it. So you just need to accept it. You can't be scared of it. You just need to accept it. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't do influencer marketing, but I would do it for a brand, like I said. So, all right. I've been in here for a while. Let's give another $50 to a random person. How much money did I give away? I gave away $200 so far. Well, I'm gonna give it after the stream ends. By the way, Sander, you're gonna have to help me to send money to the other supporters as usual, okay? Just make my job easier, please. I hope you're okay with that, yeah? And then, yeah, let's give another $50 to someone random. Gonna have to go to bed now. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Thanks for coming here. One CBO campaign per winning ad sets or combine them? Just one per winning ad set. Alright, did we do another $50 giveaway? A picture of strong Facebook asset setup. I explained it vocally now, but if you want to see the structure more in depth in a PDF as clear as the other ones that I've made one in the knowledge channel for hustlers. I'm not going to scroll up because there's a ton of information here and the channel is massive, but we literally have a PDF specifically made for that, plus advice on how to warm up assets, and just best practices to stay as safe as possible and how to react to each type of ban. All that is in a PDF, so I'm not gonna like go and repeat it or whatever. Could really use the 50. Okay, so let's give another $100 order. Nice. Although I'm giving away money, this just because of the orders, I'm still profitable for this hour of Q&A. All right. So we'll do it the same way, okay? My screen is already shared. $50. And I'll just put an emoji on here, and then I'll pick someone who reacts with it. Let's just put the hustler diamond, of course, has to be. Okay. Just go and react. Join the Discord. React to this message here with the diamond. Make sure you have PayPal, please. Okay, it's gonna make my life easier. And yeah, okay, and in a few minutes we'll just pick someone. Thank you, Yorda, and that's a goat emoji, I think. Thank you, dude. Do you recommend to add fake comments in the ads to improve social proof, like screenshots of other people's reviews? Yeah, it does help for sure. There are a lot of YouTubers saying a lot of ways in order to find winning products, and it's too confusing. What do you recommend not to get confused? Like I said, dude, literally, I showed you guys like a few times. Literally, use the ads library. Is the most updated database of ads Everything else is slower than this. There's no reason to use it. This is the best. This is what I've been using for years. This is where I found the best practice. Use that. I'm not gonna go through everything step by step. I explained those steps before. I even explained some of them during this Q&A, so I'm not gonna repeat them. But yeah, we have a PDF on product research as well in the hustlers if you guys want. So please pick names. Shut up, dude. Didn't I even give you? I think I already gave like $100 before, didn't I? Won't they ban me if I start commenting on my own ads? Oh, you mean literally leaving comments? Oh, it's not gonna make such a big difference, but they're not gonna ban you. You can buy those comments, you know. But no, they're not gonna ban you because no one cares. Do you need credit cards to scale your first winner? No, you don't. You mean literal credit cards? They give you like cash back. Well, of course it's ideal, but the first time I scaled to over $10,000 per sale of sales per day, I was using just a normal card, just a normal debit card. But yeah, now I use credit cards for as many things as I can, and it helps because it makes me like it makes me extra free money. It's crazy. Like last month I made about $1,600 just in cashback. Just literally from using the card the exact same way I would have used a normal card. And I had months where I made between $2,000 to $3,000 just from that cashback, which I find crazy because it's literally like finding $2,000 on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like you zero work for it, nothing. They just give it to you for free. So that's the Romanian in me talking, because maybe Americans are like, yeah, that's just how credit cards work. But for me, I never had stuff like that. It's like new concepts for me, you know? Can I send my store here for you to review real quick? No, I'm not going to review stores. I reviewed Hustler stores 2 days ago. And trust me, it was a bloodbath. Whoever's in here from the Hustler community, they know what happened. Yeah. They got shamed bad. And I wanted to let you know I'm the guy named Stained Underwear. I'm not sure who named it. Hey, thanks, Stained Underwear. Alright, let's see who we give the last $50 to. Oh, shit. Where is it? Here. Just 43 people. Nice, okay. So, you guys see I'm doing this randomly. I'm just scrolling up and down. Very random. Here we go. Okay. It went to the top. So, 10 people here. Everything fair. Okay. Wait, let's use a different random number generator. Oh, I'm trying to make this more exciting. Come on. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. This is going to be a lot more fun. Dude, imagine how Mr. Beast feels. He's giving away so much money. It must be so fun. Okay, so number between 1 to 10, and then I'm going to pick that number from here, right? Oh, look, this guy's new member. Okay. Ready? How do I spin? Okay, so I gotta press the spin right here. All right. Damn, it's spinning fast, isn't it? Okay. Who's it gonna be? Perfect. Alright, number 2 is Blacklisted Hobo. Dude, that's a weird name. Alright, Blacklisted Hobo. Congratulations, dude. You just won $50 because you reacted to a message in Discord. Imagine how nice it would be if that was how easy it was to make money for reacting with. Alright, $250 giving away this live Q&A. Send me your PayPal, okay? Blacklisted Hobo. Sander. Oh, dude, that's you? Well done, dude. Never want to give away. Hell yeah, dude. I'm happy for you. Sander, are you here? Sander, where are you, dude? Oh, Sander. Okay, you're not here. Fine. I was gonna give you an extra $20 if you help me send these people their money, because it's annoying. but maybe you're happy to just make the extra effort. Sander disappeared. Yeah, whatever. Screw Sander anyway. We don't like him. Didn't even say goodbye, man. So rude of him, isn't it? All right. Well, this was good. This was good. I think this was a good Q&A. I hope you guys learned stuff from it. Hope it will help you in the future. Glad I'm able to give some of you money to just kind of help you out. Can you sign up for Hustlers this week? So you can sign up whenever you're ready, but like ideally don't DM me, because just keep everything in Discord, you know? Only scammers use DMs, you know? Only people like that. I don't want to sell myself in DMs. Or if you have any questions, just write them in free chat or whatever. And people will help you, and I will help you. So, begging you to review my store, please. I'm not going to review your store, dude. I'm sorry. All right. It's been good, everyone. So, thanks for coming to the live. I'll see you in Discord. By the way, don't forget to join the Discord. You really don't want to miss being part of this community. I'm telling you. The best Discord community for e-commerce. So, make sure to join it. All right. It's been good. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will,